So today we're going to be taking a look at Darth Vader based upon his Rogue One appearance for the vintage collection. And I've been overdue to review a Darth Vader for a long time on my channel. Unfortunately, I've neglected it and we're finally getting around to it. Pretty soon I'll have the Dark Times Vader that was released recently based upon his appearance in the Obi-Wan series, which is probably going to be the best Darth Vader that you can get to date. But this one's also a great release. It's definitely one of the top 5, I think, for all-time best 3 3/4 inch Vaders. And even now that we have the Dark Times Vader, if you collect various Vaders, this is definitely a great one to have for your collection. So we'll take a look at the package first. I think if I recall correctly, this was released maybe January of 2021, I think it was. Somewhere in that range. Very nice image of Vader there from Rogue One. I wasn't a fan of Rogue One so much, but this is definitely one of the highlights from that film. In fact, one time I was trying to watch Rogue One here at home and I fell asleep halfway through. So that's about how much interest I had in this movie. But the Vader scenes were definitely the highlights of it, and I think for the most part, as much Disney gets wrong with Star Wars, I think they have done Vader justice up until now. And this is VC 178. I do have most of these action figures. Of course, we're reviewing Vader now. I don't have that Rex. I do have the Bad Batch Rex reviewed on my channel if you want to check that out. I'm not going to get that one. I never really liked that one so much. I do have this Mandalorian Hondo. I'm not going to get Shura. I'm not going to get Fives. I'll review with the ARC Trooper pack eventually, and then the Armor and Moff Gideon I'll review at some point as well. So that's the package. As I said, this is probably one of the best Vaders that you can get in 3 3/4 inch scale. It still holds up very well. It does have some new parts to it, and it does have some reused parts that have been used in various Vaders before. One of the best parts about this is the helmet, I think. This is definitely one of the best Vader helmets that you can get to date. And it's somewhat closer to his appearance that we see in A New Hope. He has the red lenses, for example. One thing that looks kind of strange with this is the plastic robes that he has. It's not bad for the action figure, but it just looks kind of awkward that he has this cloth cape and then he has plastic robes. But Hasbro did do a good job with this. It fits very well, I think. But I would understand if some people didn't care for it so much. So in terms of the articulation, Vader just has a swivel head here. That's all you can really do for Vader. I don't think a ball joint neck really benefits him too much, and I can understand how it can be tricky to get Vader in a ball joint neck pose. The Revenge of the Sith one from the Black Series line, the 3 3/4 inch line, it does have a ball joint neck, but it doesn't set very well on the action figure, and his head pops off quite a bit. So I'm perfectly fine with having just a swivel neck for Vader. He has a hinged shoulder. It's a very good range there. Hinged elbow, goes about 90 degrees. Swivel gauntlets. Technically he has a swivel waist, I think, but because of the plastic robes there, that hinders him. I think he has hinged hips as well, yeah. He has hinged hips there. And hinged knees and hinged ankles as well. No rocker ankles yet for this release. Wasn't quite as standard yet. at the time of this release. In terms of accessories, he just comes with his ignited lightsaber hilt. Unfortunately, he does not have an unignited hilt that you can attach on his belt at all. We've actually, up until this recent Obi-Wan release, Vader, the only one that had an unignited hilt that you could attach to his belt up to that point was the original trilogy version from 2004, I think. Well, it's a pretty standard hilt. Good paint detailing. Vader has a very striking lightsaber. Nice red color. And it fits pretty well in his hand. This particular Vader I did get from Tungori, and one interesting thing about this one is technically there is a defect on this one, and I'll show you right now if I can pop that off. Yeah, you can actually pop his dome off for this particular one I have. Show you what the parts look like. But it fits on there pretty good. It's not loose or anything, so I'm not really bothered by it. But anyways, that's all there is to really say about this Vader. I would highly recommend this one for your collection. Like I said, I think it's one of the top 5 3 3/4 inch Vaders that we've gotten up until now. It's obviously not going to be number 1 at this point, but it might be number 2 or number 3 up until now, and it's probably going to stay that way for a long time. It's a somewhat still affordable release. I don't think he's in production so much anymore, but a lot of times Vader, for most Vaders that is, stay somewhat affordable for a long time, and I think this one still is. You might be able to find it for maybe less than $20 in free shipping on eBay up until now. Maybe even certain retailers. I don't know if Entertainment Earth has it anymore. But some of the other ones, maybe like Brian's Toys or Big Bag Toys, at this point still have it. But anyways, thanks for watching this review. Hope you found some value in it. Please stay tuned for more reviews in the future. There's plenty more to come. And if you have not already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. And thanks for watching.